Hi everybody, it's Tamara from Etcetera's, and I'm here with my final journal of 2018. And in my last video, I told you that this was going to be something very different, and as you can see, it is. This one is for my nephew, who is 12 and who loves video games and computers and all that kind of stuff, like any 12-year-old boy. So this is an image of a motherboard and a processor on the cover with some bookbinding tape and a tie closure. And there are three signatures in this one. So I wanted to stick with still the vintagey vibe that junk journals usually are. So this is all about vintage video games and computers. So here we go. When you go inside, you've got more of that motherboard image. And one of my nephew's favorite video games is Mario. Any version, any Mario game at all, and there's lots of them. So here are all the different versions of the mushrooms that you can find in the Mario games. And that's the first signature cover. And then we've got cards or tags like we normally do, all with vintage images. Here we have an ad for computer games, all the old consoles. And then I still have some of the traditional types of paper that we would always put in a junk journal anyway. And a big Mario, and there's an envelope in here where he can tuck some stuff away. And what else do we have here? Lots of blank pages for him. And a little Mario down at the bottom there. Another little processor, and this is I don't know what they're called, but they're from the Mario game. And then there's another little secret hiding spot there, some more innards of the computer. And what else do we have? I didn't go crazy on the decorations because it's just the kind of kid he is. I think he would prefer to have lots of places to keep track of things, make lists, whatever it is, do some writing, whatever it is that he'd like to do with it. Little image here. I've seen t-shirts with this on it and I thought he would like it. Eat, sleep, game, repeat, the game you like. And then here's another tag, and this has a bunch of different Game Boy covers on it. So like I said, there are lots of versions of all the different types of Mario games. And there's another one, Jaws. And then I also did, besides Mario, I did some vintage video games. So if you had Intellivision, you would recognize these guys, and they're just blank on the back, although this one has a little pocket here. We had Intellivision in my house when I was growing up, and of course I was always jealous of my friends who had ColecoVision. It seemed so much better. We did not have a Commodore, but here's the very first Commodore 64 with the joystick. It's on like Donkey Kong. The blank tag there. And what else do we have here? A little Luigi. Another spot to tuck things away. And here's the other side of that envelope. And there's a little tuck spot under here too. And just keep going. And this flips out. It's a Donkey Kong screen. And then there's one of those flowers coming out of the pipe from Mario. And, oh, here is the old, this is the old Nintendo, the first Nintendo. If you remember those, yeah. And then more of the different characters of, these, well, they look like the mushroom guys, but there's all different sorts there too. And this is going into the third signature, and that's the old Intellivision console. And what Another big, nice big flip out. And this is a paper bag with some of those little turtles that go flying across the screen that you have to avoid. And then there's a secret back here. There's, I think his name is Dozer, something like that. I'm sure somebody out there will correct me, I know. But it's just a little secret for him to come across at some point. And what do we have here? I think this feels like an envelope. It's got a big flip out. Yeah, and there's an envelope where he can hide stuff away from his sister in there. And this is an old Kmart ad for the Atari for $138 and in television for $238. Yeah, so that's still right up there with today's prices. And then here, oh, you have to flip this out a little bit here. I couldn't fit it all on one page. But here are all the game boxes from all the different, you know, you got Smash Brothers, or Smash Bros, or however you say it, Mario Tennis, Super Mario 3, Yoshi's something or other. So all the different games. And my nephew is the kind of kid who could tell you, he can look at a picture or a character and he'll tell you exactly which game, which version. He's right into it. And then there's another little tuck spot under here. And we keep going. And this is the other side of that paper bag. Another spot to hold things. And what else do we have? Some more blank papers. And then the old ColecoVision. Always loved Qbert on ColecoVision. And then that's the end. What is this guy here? Oh, right. This folds out. This is all the different characters from lots of different games. I think Sonic is in there, and all the Marios, and Qbert, and just all of them are in there. So he'll have fun, like, just walking through it and pointing out all the different characters, and he'll probably tell me which version, which game they're from, that type of thing. And then more of that motherboard at the back there. And that's it. That's the end. It's kind of a small one, but that's because he's a young guy, and if he likes it and he uses it, then I'll make him a new one. So, like I said, something a little different, but still, it's different but the same. So I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, I forgot. There's a little clip with the mushroom guys on there, stuck up top there for a bookmark or whatever he wants to use that for. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you had a wonderful 2018, and thank you very, very much for watching, and we'll see you again in 2019. See you soon. Bye-bye.